What's up, guys, and of course, welcome to our first LBA battle of the season with me, yours truly, of course, the Skyrender. And yeah, today we're going up against Dillion in, a very tough game, to be honest. He have a lot of bulk in his team, but I wasn't really fearing his team because I realized that from the team preview that I only need to get up rocks and then I basically win with Charizard X. So I wasn't too scared. I knew exactly what needed to be done, and I had a few sets with me to actually avoid or to function well. My Tyranitar is defensively investment to be able to actually not be O-code by potential Mega Altaria being Jolly. It has a chance of being KO'd if the Altaria is adamant, but I needed an extra attack boost, which I do believe 56, to actually OHKO a Chandelure with Pursuit, which I'm bringing together with Flame or Fire Blast to be able to 2-hit KO the Skarmory, which I thought was a possible lead. Other than that, Thunderous, defensive Tangrowth, bulky as fuck Keldeo, because I only needed it to be bulky since his fastest mon outside of Meanwhile was Nidoking, which I outspeed naturally, and a Tentacruel that is faster than the Nidoking, and an Adamant Charizard X, which also has enough investment to outspeed the Nidoking. So it pretty much one-hit KOs everything in his team, and its access to Iron Tail, Flare Blitz, because I do believe Iron Tail was OHKOing Altaria if it is an offensive set, and I do believe Dragon Claw with Roost. So really with all this, my guys, let's go. So right, from the get-go, he will actually start off with Altaria, and I thought, great, this just means that I can actually set up my rocks. I shouldn't worry about a possible return. I should be able to live it. I'm actually gonna bring that up also. He's a 6.3% chance of when it KO me, so I felt safe, I really did. And like I said, all I needed was get up rocks, and this game should be in the bag. Outside of that, if it goes for Dragon Dance, it shouldn't be an issue due to me having Thunderous. I was kind of hoping it would go for that, but he's gonna go for return, and what do you know? What do you know? It's an OHKO. I was like, okay, I know exactly what game we're facing here. Splendid. At least I know that Kidrix, my Tentacruel, can come in here and force it out. I'm gonna go for Sludge Bomb and basically do some damage. Like I said, I have Iron Tail on my Charizard, but I didn't feel like it was the time to bring that in. I only need to bring it in if Skarmory coming in and threats with god damn it, with the possible stealth rocks. Outside of that, I thought that I might be safe. I shouldn't really force it out too much. Now, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure it's gonna go for a Volt Switch here. It feels likely, but I have very few mons that can take it now that Tyranitar for some reason just packed a punch and died. So Sarlax is gonna come in with Speed and Tangrowth. It is defensive, it has access to Assault Vest, and basically should eat most hits really well, and that is definitely defined as most hits. It definitely eats that up. So he's gonna bring Ace, which is the Meanwhile, and an Icicle Crash in with Life Orb is not enough to take me out. So I was thinking, you know what, I might as well go for some damage. I should probably have gone for Giga Drain. Thinking about it, I decided to go for a Hidden Power Fire, which obviously pretty much is the same kind of damage output as Giga Drain. So Hidden Power Fire, not doing a whole lot obviously, but it does hurt him though. And I can safely bring my Keldeo. Now my Keldeo is Chesterberry, and I was debating about should have brought maybe leftover set, but I settled for Chesterberry because I have Rest Talk, and I thought that, you know what, this is gonna be just about fine. There is nothing a Meanwhile can do against me, and I knew that. So yeah, that's gonna come, and it does actually max damage there, which I thought, wow, that did a lot. How did it do so much? Like, it's not a whole lot, but wow, that's definitely a punch. So anyway, he's gonna switch out, and I know he's gonna bring Altaria. There's no reason he wouldn't do that, and I'm just gonna go for a Scald, fishing for that burn, and we do so much damage. But no dice, no Scald. We're gonna go for another one. I know he's gonna go for Dragon Dance, taking the opportunity, and we don't get the burn. So I was thinking, yeah, first the Tyranitar, and now the Scalds are not connecting as I hope, and now we are looking at a position where I have to either sack my Keldeo or hoping, and I can't believe I'm saying it, I really hoped my Tentacruel would take a possible return a lot better than it did, because I really was going to try to force him to go for Earthquake here. But the return does so much damage that we are in range where it possible can be a 2-hit KO. And I hear my friend that helped me out there, Rob, saying I should have gone full defensive. What the hell am I doing? The reason I really wanted to bring Tentacruel there was because I knew I could take a return. I was hoping to do that. The forcing for an Earthquake, which means I could brought Thunderous, doing this without worrying about losing Tentacruel. But I'm actually losing both there because Hex is not in our favor this time, and return will kill us, and I don't think we can survive that. I don't. So anyway, I'm gonna bring Selfguess back in. Basically, there's really not a whole lot he can do. I'm just gonna go for Skull again, I do believe. Pretty much forcing him to sack something, and Kenmore is gonna come in, and Kenmore actually take this really nice. And we really can't get a Skull Burn. I mean, what's up, people? Obviously. And I know he's gonna go for his Volt Switch again, and I have out of options. I only have 3 months left, and Sarlax being the only one actually resisting that Volt Switch. Now, without the possible, he actually goes for Volt or Pain Split, which I thought was really strange, to be honest. Volt Switch would have been the better play, but hey, you know, that's a play too, I guess. So anyway, I have nothing really to fear here. I'm just gonna go for the Giga Drain, and he's gonna go for the Volt Switch. I tried to say that a few times, I do believe. And it doesn't really do all that much, but without Assault Vest, you know, we are weaker. Yes, we do take that slightly worse. So he's gonna bring Astral, and the Giga Drain will showcase here to be actually a 3-hit KO, or at least close to. That's a possible low lower, but we do get a lot of HP, so I think, alright, he can't do too much to me. He really can't. The next Giga Drain will do a lot of damage, like a lot more, so now I know, alright, he's now in range of being taken out. He's gonna go for Trick Room, which means Charizard and Keldeo is out of the question, which means I need to preserve this guy a little longer. And there's a Side Shock, and it does, well, it does a lot of damage. It definitely is Life Orb boosted, but, you know, Giga Drain will force it down. Unlucky for me, to be honest, it lives with like 1 HP. You know, we just continue with these kind of strange rolls, and I'm forced to take another Side Shock. And now I am in an area where a possible Mag Punch or Breloom can take us out. And here's where I was thinking that I could either sack my Tangrowth, I definitely could, but Trick Room is still up, so I think I'm forced to switch out. He's gonna bring Loki, and that's his Breloom, so I was thinking, alright, incoming Mag Punch, I better bring Keldeo, take the Mag Punch, then bring back Tangrowth and take the Drain Punch, or possible Bullet Seed, but actually goes for the Drain Punch, which I thought was extremely weird. I really thought so. But anyway, I'm gonna bring back Tangrowth. I'm not gonna take 2 Drain Punches, but Keldeo is definitely a better pick to have in the late game than Tangrowth. It's really strange to decide to do that play, to be honest. Like, I have no idea. I mean, obviously that thing can't be sashed if he actually is risking of losing his sash to that. So anyway, I'm just gonna go for Sludge Bomb, finish off Altaria of all the Pokemon, because that's obviously a Mount he should have sacked in the first place, being of course it's paralyzed, so it's what I would call useless at this point. Now here's the thing, he's gonna leave Ace here, and I felt that, alright, I probably need to sack this Mount, and you know, it's kind of over for Tangrowth anyway. I should be pretty much able to wrap things up with Charizard. Now here's the thing, I knew that Keldeo was in a 40% area of actually surviving this Mewile, so I was really hoping to be able to actually survive this Ice Blue Crash from it if he decided to go for it. So he's gonna go for it, and like I said, I go for Rest here, and he's gonna crit me, and that's so frustrating. Now, we'll be honest, I had a chance of being KO there. It was a 50% chance, but that definitely didn't help. So anyway, I'm gonna go to Undyne, being of course the Charizard, and I'm just gonna go for Roost. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for an Icicle Crash, and you know, that will do around 50% on me, and I'm pretty much better off going for Roost anyway. There's a reason I didn't want to bring Charizard in the first place against this mon, was because I didn't want to risk potential flinches from the Mewile, which means that I would probably 2-hit KO by it, and I don't want to be in a risky position with Roosting all. So I can Roost that off, you know, I can live anything for this, and pretty much this should be the game. He has nothing that can take on this Charizard at all. He has, of course, Breloom, which could go for potential Rock Tomb, but I'm faster, and it's obviously not Scarfed, and which is great. So I go for the Clear Blitz, and he is sashed. Like, I was thinking, wow, you risked that in Trick Room and went for Drain Punch with a Sashmon, and of course he has Spore, which made me glad, because I'm thinking, okay, at least he doesn't have Rock Tomb. That was the only thought I have, and very true. He does not have Rock Tomb, which means that we can live 2 possible Drain Punches. Another crit though! Wait, Though he was in a potential value of 2 at Kyo, but was definitely not guaranteed. But being my odds in this game, I mean, we don't wake up the next turn either, and he's gonna wrap this up with a Drain Punch, and I'm pretty much like, yeah, you know, this is Pokemon for you. This is this is how these games go. I was like, oh yeah, you know, I can lose to this. God damn it. So yeah, you know, the afterthoughts and all. I don't really know where to begin. I'm gonna be honest though, like the team that Dillion is bringing is definitely good, and it would have been something I was bringing, like if I were him. So I'll probably bring maybe Nidoking or Chandelure in this team, but overall I do think he brings the right team, and like I said there, yes, my opponent is very lucky this game. He has a lot of rolls in his favor and obviously a lot of crits that definitely was helpful for him, but all in all, you know, I also made some strange play, and I probably should have sacked Tangrowth against Breloom. Had I actually lost that, I can't believe it, had he lost that sash when he decided to go for Drain Punch in the Trick Room against my Tangrowth, I would have won. Like, all situations are that due to his Breloom not losing his sash is the reason he survives, because his the monster he had left, Skarmory, obviously is not able to do anything against the Charizard, and the Rotom Wash, which a Hydro Pump does at best around 40%, since I actually find out it was fully defensive, which is great because, well, Dragon Claw kind of said, I mean, he could have potentially stalled me out with Pain Splits and whatnot, but all in all, I wasn't too worried because the Dragon Claw is still a 40% hit on it, so I would still be able to take it out and, of course, be able to actually roost against the Skarmory. So I was in a good position. The sash does save him, and me not getting up rocks, you know, actually preparing for Chandelure and Reuniclus does become the reason I lose. I mean, I lost to a pretty bad roll. I was feeling comfortable staying in, and it's one of those things, like it would either have made a game or actually make me lost it. Like I said, I did have Iron Tail on Charizard. I am likely to miss that Iron Tail too, and being that the game was how it went. Had I got a rock and missed the Iron Tail, I'd probably just pack my things and go. But we never come to that situation, which is good. But like I said, I am very unlucky this game, but I don't think Dillion plays bad. I don't. I think he plays a really good game. I just think that I was really unlucky to really showcase what I was all about. But you know, we have, I do believe, 11 more weeks, so we definitely have a chance to prove ourselves. Hopefully we don't get a Haxi game like this again, because I really want to showcase what this team is all about. And Dillion, of course, thank you so much for this battle. Make sure to check this guy out. I will link his channel down below. And also LBA in general, make sure to sub to their channel. We're actually going to try to make LBA a bit bigger this year. Hopefully, with a lot more PokeTubers, we should be able to help each other out. So anyway, guys, I want to thank you for watching, and I see you in the next LBA battle. And I do believe tomorrow is the TBU, so big stuff is going down. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next video. Until then, guys, take care. Bye.